Hey everybody, what's going on? This is Ryu here. I thought I would get up and just thought I would talk about some things that are going on with me for right now. So first of all, I thought I would get up and say, I hope everybody's okay out there in the world nowadays. I'm doing okay. Can't really complain too much, but there are some things that I wish to share. The first thing I'm gonna talk about here though is a funny story I was gonna tell Deluxe. My friend Deluxe when he asked me, how was I doing? What's going on with me? For right now, I am working another job now. It started about a couple of weeks ago. Turns out one of the contractors, he wound up leaving, and I ended up having to work for him. For right now, for what I know, it's still another contract job, but I don't really know exactly when it ends. The one thing about it though, I could say, well, it's basic. I'm an administrative clerk. A lot of times I'm printing papers, scanning stuff, emailing stuff to people, things like this. So I know a lot of people say, well, hey, that sounds great and fascinating. Where's the problems coming at? Well, the thing what happened was is there was a lot of people at this place are very, very picky about certain things. And let me actually break this down for anybody out there who kind of wants to know what's up. One thing about them is the fact that, let's say, for example, if you put a binder together, because it's like a three ring binder. We all know how they are. There's a lot of people that put them together in projects in school and stuff like this. But let's say, for example, you try to put a binder together. If you there's one time like if you make it single sided, and let's say for example, if you make it single sided and you have to make it double sided, then they'll freak out over it. And let me actually break down what happened. On Friday, there was somebody, I think before, I think it's the guy who I worked with before. He actually made a single sided. I think he made all the binder single sided. When it happened was they came back and they're like, no, we can't accept this because there's some stuff that has to be single sided and there's some stuff that has to be double sided. So you basically have to redo the whole. So if you screw up, then you have to redo the whole entire binder beforehand. And the funny thing about it was though is because some of the people when they request stuff like for printouts or to make a binder for them or stuff like this, most times they'll be like, I need a binder by 10 o'clock the next morning. And a lot of times they'll do it at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, which I get off at 5:30. But they'll do it at 5 o'clock and they'll be like, yeah, we need to have this binder ready to go by 10 o'clock the next morning. So you basically have to hurry up. You have to get this thing started. It could be like 1,000 pages. So most of the time, if you screw up, then you have to redo the whole entire 1,000 page project if they want it. So most time, in emails, you have to basically call them up all the time because they don't specify if they want stuff single sided or double sided. I wish they did because that would basically save 5 minutes or stuff. Or they also complain about other things as well. Like for example, another thing they also complained about there that they complained about a lot is like number tags. If you never heard of them before, it's basically when you put together a binder, you can basically use tags with little numbers on the side to kind of separate everything. One thing they do is the fact that if you happen to not like hole punch the tags properly, like if they're like a quarter inch off a little bit, or if you happen to put the tags in the wrong order, like if you happen to flip the tags, so that instead of them going up to down, you go down to up, they freak out over it. And like I said, there's like a whole lot of stuff they freak out about this at this job. So, like I said, it's been like a really good opportunity, but at the same time, they so picky there. It's hard to, it's hard to say yay or nay if this is a great opportunity or not for right now. But so far it's not really been that bad. I just kind of wish most time if they when they request stuff, what they would do is they would get up and they would tell you in the email how they want it done instead of you having to call them up when they ask something and then you have to waste 5, 10, 15 minutes trying to pick their brain to figure out how they want stuff set up. um other than that here though, that's basically what's been going on here though. The main stuff, some side stuff. I know a lot of people know I had my beta fish. When one day he actually passed away on me. He did actually pass my bitter fish passed away in his own filth because he kept crapping so much that when we actually kind of cleaned it up, it was like it was like so gunky and nasty looking. when me and my family cleaned up his fish tank when after he died, it was so gunky and nasty looking. It was totally messed up. So, but yeah, he's gone. So I'm actually trying to find myself another fish. And unfortunately, besides betta fish, all the other fish turns out if you want to pet fish, they're all tropical fish. So besides having the fish tank and the pump and the food and everything else. It is though for some of the fish you also have to buy a heat. You would have to buy a fish tank heater, and then the water has to be at a certain temperature just to put them in because they're tropical fish. So I don't know about that just yet for right now. But I did go yesterday to the fish place. I found that out. So I don't know if I'm gonna give myself another fish. When I'm gonna give myself another fish, 'cause I'm probably won't pick up a beta anytime soon since they crap too much and they're I mean it's a pain in the butt to clean them up all the time and everything. But like I said, for other than that, ain't nothing really much really going on. I'm just making through days day by day. I mean, for right now, because of the Labor Day weekend, I now have. I mean, I did have a 3 day weekend, so I don't have to work on Monday, which is pretty good. But if you do have to work Labor Day, hope you stay safe out there, and hope you take care of yourself and everything. Cause I mean, I'm not trying to sit here and be like, I don't have to work, yay, F y'all, but F y'all have to work, but no. But I'm just saying, if I don't have to work, so that's at least a good thing for me. But I still gotta go to work Tuesday through Friday, and I'm sure at that job they're gonna be piling jobs on you nonstop. It's not gonna be funny whatsoever. But other than that, like I said, that's about much what's going on with me for right now. So other than that, hope everybody having a like I said once again, hope everybody having a good day. Hope you're staying safe, and I'll talk to you about this later on. Then this is for you here later. Hope everybody has a good day.